and he'll be coming with us. Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, innit? Here, you'd better give the little fellow a name, eh? No.
What? It just corrected you and said matey.
Yeah. For all you watching, this is my sister right here. So.
Hello, YouTube.
Rest mighty! Oliver, we cannot let you off into the wild with only that withered wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first is the restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. That's awesome.
Reminds me of the Grandma Chief from Pocahontas.
You received a page describing Healing Touch spell.
Except it looks like a bird.
Tidy! That's the most wonderful spell there is for a wandering adventure. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gather all gone in a jiffy with Healing Touch. I can't read these. Like, it's so fucking
Gee,
exciting.
you make it sound like I'm going to get hurt an awful lot,
Mr. Drippy.
Mm.
Next, I give you the gift of the Blaring Inferno Fireball. Wow! They just ignore the fact that he's gonna get hurt. Like, just ignore his question. It's like, yeah, you're gonna get hurt, but we don't care about you. Fuck you.
Why does it look like there's a booger coming out of his nose?
that's if you look over here. That's
I know it's a lantern, but it looks like there's a booger hanging out of his nose. Especially on your phone, it just looks like a glowing booger.
Well, once I get the better equipment, they'll be able to see exactly right. Again, people, sorry for all the technical issues. Shoots a little ball of fire, that one does. Plant-based beasties flipping that hate fire. Man. Even old Treelace here is scared of Fireball. Drippy, how dare you? How would... You would
never send such a spell.
You'd never aim such a spell at me. Would you, boy? Maybe. Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. Fingers crossed. You received Fireball.
Did you just get another spell just for talking?
Yeah.
It's one of those games?
Yeah, it's...
Oh my god.
Well, it's an old Japanese game. It's, like, really cool. You have to watch the whole series to know, like, to get the game.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going back to the beginning.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Now, boy, you can press square at any time to open your spells menu.
There's a Pokeball over here. I'm sorry, people. I'm very random.
Don't show that to the camera.
I'm not going to show it to the camera. I'm just going to play with it. Oh my god, there's a Pokemon!
We're trying to record here.
Okay, I'm recording.
While a spell like Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is meant primarily for use in battle. Really?
Sorry. My bad.
That said, the most unexpected spells can prove incomparably useful given the sight of circumstances. Novel problems call for novel solutions, after all. If you find yourself at something of a loss, I recommend that you go through the magical repeater. You never know which spell might have saved the day. You can now use the spells menu.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for the fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Aw, look at Rest Mighty. He's cute.
We can do this.
Righto, Ollie boy, it's time to learn about fighting with familiars. First off, you've got to pick who's going to fight out of you and your little friend. We've gone to the trouble of making him, so we'd best give him a go, eh? Select him, will you?
Here goes.
Tidy. Now let's send him into the fray, shall we? Oh yeah, see that circle on the top left here? That's your familiar stamina gauge. Gauge, whatever. What that does is it shows you how much longer he can fight for, see? The longer you keep him on the go, the shorter his stamina gauge will get. When that's empty, that means the poor lad's so tired he can't fight anymore. Tragic, huh? So before that happens, you'll have to call him back to you for a bit of rest, like. Oh, and there's something else you should about familiars you should know. See this little mark here? That's the sign. That's his sign. Okay. Show the whole screen.
I'm just zooming in.
It's sort of like a star sign, except there's only 4 of them. Sun, moon, star, and planet. And like star signs, different ones get on better. You can use that to help you in battle. Next, let's talk about tricks. They're proper powerful abilities. A bit like your spells. And just like spells, they cost MP to use. You can use the cost written next to them. Okay? But what you got to remember is that you and your familiars share MP and HP. Okay, that's bad.
It says familiars there. It didn't say share.
No, it said share.
No, it said there. It said it. I heard it.
So if a familiar uses a trick or takes a big hit, it's your MP or HP that'll suffer. Okay, this is a long old lesson, eh? Right, let's finish with the top tip, shall we? Your familiar stamina is always going down, so you'll need to swap with him regularly. You can do that anytime you like by pressing L1. Now I'm going to stop talking before I put us both to sleep. Thank you! It's your turn to sing for your supper. Go on, boy. Back.
How is it spelling Mueller?
Nice. Rust Mighty is level 2. See? Now you know how to fight with familiars, Ollie boy. To be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to let your familiar loose and when to take control yourself. I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. Oh, and when he's not fighting, the little fellow can be found taking it easy in the creature cage. The creature cage, you can shower your faithful familiar with delicious treats. There'll be all kinds of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities, and there's the other ones that can even teach them new tricks. Tidy! Okay, we get it. It feeds them. I almost forgot. We had something we wanted to talk to you. Your chunkiness.
Ask you.
There's a guard down in Ding Dong Dell, and he's broken-hearted, see? Broken-hearted, you say? Shadar's evil spread still further, so you'll be needing that we will. Your Oakitude. There's quick you are. You still got it, ain't you? Patience, young Drippy. Of course I have. Let me see now. I know it's here somewhere. Crikey, you've gone and lost it, haven't you? Lost it? The insolence. I put it away safely among the uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there, that's all. Well, I see it now. Seek it out. While I seek it out, I have a favor to ask of you. Well, I did mention we're in a flipping hurry, didn't I? We haven't got time to go. Mr. Drippy, we should help old Father Oak. He gave us those spells, didn't he? How very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man. Alright. I get the flippin' message. Go on. What is it you need us to do for? Well, it's the Guardian of the Woods, you see. The Guardian, eh? What's up with the old fellow? I'm afraid he has become rather very unruly of late, and he is neglecting his duties. The Guardian, he sounds kind of tough. I kind of skipped something again. Too right he is. He's way stronger than your average beastie. But you've got a familiar on your side now, man. You'll be fine. And besides, you're going to take down Shadar. You can't back out of a bit of light Guardian bushing right now, can you? Okay, I'll do it. How very kind of you. The Guardian can be found in the deepest part of the woods, beyond the
Whimpering waterfalls.
Whimpering waterfalls? Whatever. I wish you luck. Okay, first spell now. Familiars, you're turning into a proper wizard. Ain't it, Ollie boy? I guess I am. Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your mate, eh? How can I do that, Mr. Drippy? It's a piece of cake. Come on, now listen up. Look and feel, you'll see, alright? That's where you'll find all the details about you and your familiar's abilities. Looks like a bit complicated, and there's a fair few options kicking about in there. To be fair, but you'll soon get the hang of it, man. Now you're still new to this wizarding lark, so here's a limit on what you can do. But keep fighting monsters, and eventually you'll get stronger. We call that leveling up, see? You'll probably make some new maces before long, and all to be sure, take a closer look at them, like I showed you. You got it, Mr. Drippy.
Reminds me of a Zelda and Link game. On an episode of Anna Meme, there was like this bird that says, "They sell this at a store. Do you know what a store is? It sells many things, stranger." You're just like, you don't say.
Your friends and familiars are now accessible from the main menu. Alright, so we're gonna stop here, guys. Bye. We're gonna stop here.